We use Brettanomyces, Lactobacillus, Pediococcus, all that stuff is in this room.
That's
here.
what I was going to say, I assume.
So all kinds of funky stuff.
All sorts of big words.
You got it.
My team and I are back at it.
We're going to get down there.
Hosting big dream gatherings around the country and meeting people, going after their dreams, big and small. Real people, hard-working people, fun people. Our mission, inspire more dreams and create a space where we can help each other out. And we're not going to stop until we hit 1 million dreams. I'm Mitch Mann.
Yeah, you know when it just like sets in.
And these are the stories of the Big Dream Gathering. In Lincoln, Nebraska, you'll find a brewery built on a historic spot. A place where people meet, laugh, and share each other's company. For co-founder and retired police officer Brian Podwinski, that's what it's always been about, the people.
Hey, Brian, how are you?
Great, how are you?
Great, thanks
Good.
So much for meeting us.
Yeah, no problem.
This is awesome.
Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, what a space.
So for us, what we do is we keep 20 different beers on tap, between sours and regular beers and IPAs and stouts and everything else, to really give a good backdrop of what all we can do to make sure people understand that there's a lot more to beer than just some of the major brands.
Yeah.
And keep people moving towards the craft side. One beer that we do that's really important to me is called Last Call. If anybody's ever been to a funeral of a police officer or firefighter, that last radio call is extremely hard to take, and so we want to do a beer to honor them that way, and that's what we've done there. So that's kind of my beer that's most important to me.
That's awesome.
There are a lot of ways to pursue a dream. Some go after it by themselves. Brian chose a different approach.
I knew I wanted to start it, but then when I started penciling in the math behind it, there was definitely no way I was going to be able to afford it.
Sure.
And so I started talking to some friends, and we got some ideas going. We figured out how we could afford it. And really, so 3 of us were able to form Blue Blood Brewing Company and start it and get the ball rolling. 2 of the guys were still on the police department, and then there's me. So we had us 3 founders, and we were able to get this business off the ground. It was about bringing people together. It's about having a spot to go have a beer and enjoy company and not worry about what's happening outside those walls, but really what's happening in front of you right then.
When they were deciding on their new location, the Blue Blood team chose to build on top of a local landmark, which was just one more way to include the community in their story.
This is a real cave. This is
Yes.
amazing.
Yep, this cave is 150 years old.
Holy cow.
Just watch your step, please, guys, and then if you want to use handrails, please do. You can see on the walls there's all sorts of carvings, so this represents about 150 years worth of carvings. We're just keepers of it for the time being. Someday somebody else will own it. You know, that's the kind of thing, the idea we have to have behind it, and that's where we really hope we're bringing the community together behind it, because that's where Blue Blood is successful. Is it's a community company. It's not just ours.
Yeah, it was amazing to see the creative process behind this. I mean, these guys make over 100 different types of beer, and you could see just Brian's brain was just spinning with all the creativity that was going behind all these different tastes and all these different smells. It was just incredible to get to watch. I always love seeing kind of behind the scenes on how this kind of thing comes together, and you could tell that was something that he absolutely loved. All right, we're wrapping up here. I love Brian's story. I love how he started this dream in community, and it's become for the community. Speaking of that, I can't wait to get over to campus to talk about dreaming, but also going after those dreams together. Here he was, a retired cop. This guy's tough as nails. But he knew that he couldn't go after his dream alone. He had to invite people in, and he's so glad that he did, because going after the dream in community made it possible for him to walk out his dream and reach the community. So don't go it alone. Don't go solo. Invite people into your dream, because as you do that, you may in fact help someone else go after their dream as well.
So as you think about going after one of your dreams, I hope that Brian's story reminds you to take a breath, to laugh a little, to surround yourself with some friends, some family, some community. Because when you do that, it makes the journey a whole lot richer.